Здравейте, здравейте, много аз съм Играта. Това би трябвало да е епизод 47 от поредицата на Deliverance. Уважаема тема, от която стигахме, доколкото си спомням и доколкото сещам, ние вече сме последите на главните квести. Всичко останало го минахме. Сега искам тук да оправя инвентара малко. И в жето тези неща тук съм решил да си ги запаза. Чуме бутушките и бронята на краката. Ще си ги запаза. Не. И опшени. Следващата са тия неща, трябва да ги свърнем тия. Резервър аз не използвам. Само ми друго место ще си остава, или не така за всеки случай, отроба ще си остава. Night Hall Potion и остава 2. Marigold. Окей, Marigold нека имам, аз да имам. Какво правиш това? Добре, лекувам и пиянство. Но за 2 часа, т.е. за 1 час имам минус 2 чаризма. Тъй до това не ми трябва. Poisoning. Колко са тя? Да, ще си остава. Добре. Bullet Potion не е никакъв Potion, по принцип трябва. Но не съм свикнал в играта да пия Potion. Не са много добре измислени, което забелязах, че в двойката са го оправили. Ще можеш да си ги екипираш на бързи бутони. Просто през повечето време се забравят тия Potion, ще че са тук. Там се палят, трябва. Добре, оставям тези неща, стига. Важно да имаме достатъчно север шнапсове и хит вали. Работно на това, че вали, че Тереза...
It is indeed.
Тя ми даде север шнапсове, супер.
I've got something.
All right, okay.
Поне ми излъскаш.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to.
Това, че вали вече не ни пречи, да, или просто вали малко. Този път картата беше някаква различна. Се прекъсна пътя по-рано и стана черен екран. Това ще го оставим това да видим, има някакви разлики или се предскал. Малко ми неприятно е тук как се ви посочи с фишката, как шлема излиза от яката на дрежката. Някаква болка. После шлем.
Home again. See you again sometime.
Yes.
А сега шлема е върху яката. Взехме си този бъв. Поглед. Старо китовете, аз съм поправен. Колко армор кита имам? 5. Супер. Ексмит китове имам много, имам и в коня доста. Телър кит. Имам колкото щеш. Добре, единственото нещо, което нямаме е кит за поправяне на обувки. Да, има ли пичага, който поправя обувки? Има ето тук. Аз сега нямам обувки, аз имам само брой, нали? Така че няма смисъл. Окей. Прав си. Почвам на процеса, че трябва да отивам купа яда. Има да купим на кучето ядене и почваме мисиите. Хвърлим един бърз поглед на картата случайно. Хвърлим един бърз поглед на картата случайно, има ли някъде някакъв квест. Но не би трябвало. Здрасти, женската.
Good morning.
Здрасти, здрасти.
Good luck then.
Така. Слама. И навеници. И едно такова. Ще хапна ком. Така. Момче. Хвърлиме. Дай си куче.
There's the good doggy. That's good. That's look, you'll love.
Оле, що това е буч. Бърз поглед. Купивам звездички в шай. Това е. Турнир. Окей. Това, че тази звездичка тук ще ми каже за турнира, така че сега ще отидем все пак да проверим, да. Да първим с поглед, така и вид, всичко е наред. Си имаме някаква странична задачка, ще видим по-късно. Ами не виждам това нещо. Освен тази кръчма. Кръчмари. Думам, че тук има някакви неприятности. Жими като проблема.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Aye, there could be something for you. Sir Hanush is convening the Ratai tourney again. You can still...
Ще се случи сега. Не ме интересува. Не ме интересува бата, отивам аз по главните задачи и не ме занимай с странични глупости по възможност. Утвърждава, че в общи линии това е point of no return. Забравих да се обръсна. Нищо. Го караме без.
What do you want?
Какво
What
става
is this
тук?
place? What's going on here?
The Imperial Short Wool Sheep Fair. Have you got a sheep?
No.
Then bugger off before you get hurt.
Motherfucker. Мисля, че мога да ми изгониш.
You're here again?
Let me inside.
Inside, eh?
Да влезна.
What's the password then?
Нямам идея.
I came here for a game.
Show me that. Aye. All right. Welcome to Vranik, comrade.
Thank you for your kind welcome,
Comrade.
comrade. Who should I
Comrade.
report to?
Eric, he should be in the house, at the top.
Оки-доки.
That was easy. Now I better take...
Не съм направил нищо. Аз мисля, че аз нещо съм правил. Един, двама, трима. Трябва да ги преброим долу колко бяха тези. Двама, трима. Четирима.
So tired.
Петина, шестина, седмина, 8, 9, 10, зад това минаш. 11, 12, 13, 14. Знаеш къде е Ерик?
Do you know where I can find Eric?
Do you see that big ruined house on the hill? That's where he usually is. His armor's that bright you can't miss him.
Как
How
си?
goes it?
Not bad. I've only been here a few days, but I ain't complaining. Food, booze, and good company. Well, company.
Какво се случва?
Hey, I'm new here. Can you tell me what's going on?
Just what it looks like. Boozing. What else is there to do? Some stupid fuckers trained to keep up their fighting form, but why bother? With this kind of force, we'll go through any opposition like a knife through butter.
Нещо случва ли се?
Have you heard anything about what we'll be doing next?
Of course. Early tomorrow morning, there'll be a big sortie. Everyone around here knows that.
Как дойде тука?
How did you end up here anyway?
Me? You're a bit green around the gills, aren't you? Me? I'm right at home here, see? Whenever the lords are fighting each other, you'll find me and my trusty sword on one side or the other. Whichever pays best.
I need to speak with Eric. Do you know where he is?
Do you see that big ruin? His armor...
How did you end up?
Опа, това искам го натиснах.
Camp life sure ain't easy.
Така, сега. Проблема е, че не стигнаха до 14, но не съм сигурен тия печаги дали не се подвиха от некъде си. Така че ще започнем броенето на ново. Един, двама, трима. И говори само, окей. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. Какво сега преброихме го? Казвам 16, 17. Кажем, че сме го преброили. 15, 15, 20, 21.
Impressive. These fellows aren't paupers, that's for sure.
Ještě 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 50. Едно. Голяма част от тях. 34, 35,
There certainly are enough of them. At a guess, a good 4 or 5 dozen.
36, 37,
Not only strong outer walls, but inner ones too.
Excellent.
This isn't good news. This must be where the commanders are.
Да, 40-41, 42. Това ще кажа, че са около 80 на души. 100% имам в палатките някакви допълнителни, които съм изтървал.
What do you want?
Kozlik sent me.
Ah, more reinforcements. You're the one from the monastery?
Yes, sir.
50 души.
So you really killed that turncoat?
Yes, sir.
Well done. I heard about you, and quite honestly, I didn't think you'd succeed. So can you handle a sword?
Знам как
Yes,
да
I know what I'm doing.
го правя с меч.
Well, I think it's best if we put you to the test. Go to our combat master, Vanyek. He'll soon find out what you're made of. Just go downhill, as far as the stockade. His tent is right next to the training arena.
All right, sir.
Ваниек. Ваниек. Интересно. Вече. Не знам дали ще спомняте кой е Ваниек, но той е... майстора на меч, който ни тренираше, или поне нали така се пише, майстора на меч, който ни тренираше в началото на играта.
Are you Combat Master Vanyek?
Aye, that's me. What do you want?
I'm Henry. Eric said you'd try me out to see how good I am with the sword.
Ah, another greenhorn. Nice to see Kozlik's doing his job. Mind you, most of the peasants he sends me couldn't fight a pile of manure with a pitchfork. Hey, don't I know you from somewhere? You look familiar.
Логично да му кажем, че не го знае. Но искам да видя какво ще стане в качеството.
Yes, you taught me sword fighting in Skalis.
Wait now. Yes, I do remember. We met at the alehouse. Well, I'm glad you made it out alive. I took to my heels before it even started. All right, let's see what you're good for. Have you got a weapon? If not, you can borrow one over there. Now, are you ready?
Yes.
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's see what you're made of.
Не са логично, това е вражески лагер, ние сме от Скалиц. Беше бързо.
Jesus, you got me! You're a lot better than most of the fuckers here, lad. Well done.
I've had a bit of practice.
So I see. I'll tell Eric what you've got in you, don't worry about that. But so you don't think old Vanyek has passed it, I'll teach you one trick you'll be glad to know.
Oh, that's very generous of you.
Well, I don't want to take it to the grave with me. All right, listen. Before you start twisting and turning, take a good firm stance with your legs wide apart, like this. As if you're about to let off a huge fart.
I think I've got it. Thanks.
Което какво? Даден експириенс. Дали. В тези случаи не получихме point, така че се тая. А сега понеже аз горе-долу знам какво ще стане. Песен кол. Е добре. Искам да направя един експеримент. видим какво ще се случи, дали Дайера ще се запази там.
Sir, may I...
What is it?
I went to the fight master as you ordered, and I...
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think I know what's troubling the young master. He's surprised to see me here. And the feeling's mutual. When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
Radzig?
Indeed. This boy is very dear to him. And I expect he's looking for this? Am I right, young man?
You bastard.
Това не мога да избегнем. Така че какво ще му кажем на Ваняк няма значение до тук.
I apologize for the discomfort, but it's for your own safety. And ours, of course. You can count yourself lucky, lad. I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm sure your father will pay a nice fat ransom for you.
My father's dead. That lackey of yours wouldn't even let me bury him.
He doesn't know, Eric. Nobody told him. They told me, a foreigner, but not him. How very inconsiderate. I'm sure you'd rather hear it under different circumstances and from someone else, boy, but beggars can't be choosers. Your father, your real father, is alive. You even know him. It's your liege lord, Radzig Kobela. Although, how much can he really care about you? Here you are, a homeless orphan, and he still hasn't acknowledged you. Your parents are both dead, aren't they? I thought so. And yet, Radzig still hasn't told you the truth. Could it be that he's ashamed of you? I wonder if you'll want to pay that ransom after all. Well, best not think about that. If your father won't pay your ransom, you have no value to me.
My father's dead!
I understand why you feel that way. My own childhood was not dissimilar. How strange that we should have something in common. But I've delayed long enough. Now it's time for you to tell me why you came here.
I was looking for my father's sword, which was stolen by a certain bastard.
Yeah.
And I found it. But I wonder which father you mean. In a way, it belongs to both.
Doesn't matter who it belongs to. I'm gonna kill you with it.
You're hardly in a position to threaten me. But now I think of it, why not? When your father, your real father, pays, I'll give you an opportunity to try.
I think that's very generous of you.
Isn't it?
Radzig will crush you, and I'll be there to see it.
I very much doubt it. You spied on our camp. You must realize that your father hasn't a fraction of the forces I've gathered. And now, with the king in captivity, there's no one to levy troops to come to your aid. Even united with Hanush and Divish, your father couldn't raise more men than I have. The only force in this country capable of defeating me is Sigismund's. And he pays me. When he wins, I win. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything. So meet the new lord of the realm.
A man like you will never rule here.
Have you never heard of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, or Sahinek the Dry Devil? They fought for your king and plundered the estates of the lords in Austria, just as I'm doing here. Like they say, the stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Sir, it's time.
Now, I'm afraid I have more important business to attend to. I'll leave Udo here to keep you company. And let's hope for both our sakes that your father pays up. Farewell.
Rot in hell!
Knock some manners into him, Udo. Come on, Eric, let's go. We've got work to do.
И така, значи сър Радзик е бащата на Хенри. Вижте.
Henry,
Henry, wake up.
Не знам.
Can you hear me?
За първи път чувам, че...
Jesus, that probably works you over. Here. Try to drink.
Според мен е тактически... Това, че Радзик не е казал на Хенри, че му е баща, тук е изиграл добра роля.
Don't you recognize me?
Bishek. You fucking traitor. You throw me to those bastards and then look me in the eye like nothing happened.
Shh! Be quiet. Maybe we started off on the wrong foot. But I'm your only chance to get out of here alive. So do you want my help or not?
Бишек не го харесвам. Особено след като изиграхме DLC-то на Тереза.
But if you'd rather, I can leave you to rot and get the shit kicked out of you by Ishtvan's bruiser.
Да, защо искаш да ми помогнеш?
Why would you, of all people, want to get me out of here?
I've got my reasons. If not for the good of my soul, then for the good of my purse. It'll cost you a few groschen, and that's all you need to worry about. You shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Shouldn't I? Even when it comes from a treacherous bastard who set his cutthroat friends on me when I was trying to bury my parents.
I won't deny we didn't get off to a very good start. But this is a chance to start over and let bygones be bygones.
Защо наистина искаш да ми помогнеш?
So what exactly are your reasons?
Nothing you need to care about. Let's just say it's a personal matter.
Вярваме. Ти вярвам, кажи ми истината.
But I do care. I don't believe a word you say. I know you're up to something. So you better try harder to convince me, or I'm not going anywhere with you.
Not a day passes without these cutthroats pulling daggers on each other. And I'm the youngest, so they make a slave out of me.
A bandit's life isn't quite how you imagined it, eh? My heart bleeds. But you could easily make a run for it on your own. Why bother with me?
Look, I just want to live a normal life. For that, I need peace and some coin. You need to get out of here, and you've got coin. My help won't cost you a tenth of what Ishtvan would want from Sir Ratzik. Why shouldn't we help each other?
Why don't you go on your own?
What would I do? I've been left alone in this world and I'm an outlaw. How long do you think it'll take before I'm swinging from a gibbet? I need to get some coin and get the hell out of here.
How do you propose to do it?
Finally, we're getting somewhere. I know a way you can get out of the fortress without anyone seeing you. I'll untie you and you'll have to make your own way there. It shouldn't be hard at this time of night. I'll wait for you outside. Afterwards, you'll tell your noble father I helped you so they don't hang me. And naturally, you'll pay me something for the risk I'm taking.
Risk? Sounds riskier for me than for you.
Not really. What are they going to do with you if they catch you? They want to ransom you, so the worst they'll do is lock you up again. But me, who was supposed to be guarding you and let you escape, nobody's going to pay no ransom for me, friend.
What about my possessions?
Eric has your things. It would be suicide to try and get to them. Forget them.
Oh, wonderful. So I'm supposed to make a run for it like this?
It'd be better if you wore something to blend in, it's true. But I can't go and get you anything. I'm supposed to be guarding you. So if I leave my post, I'll have to avoid the others just the same as you.
Okay.
Alright then. Let's get out of here. Untie me.
That's what I want to hear. But first, swear you'll tell Sir Ratzik I helped you. And that you'll pay me too.
You have my word. What's the plan?
Alright, I'll have to trust you're a man of honor. Now listen, I found a place where you can easily get out. Down in the camp on the slope above Sasau, there's a place where they throw the waste over the wall. The pile of shit reaches almost to the top of the stockade. All we have to do is jump over and we'll have a soft landing. Then we're free.
Free and covered in shit. So that's all?
Well, first, we both have to get there. We can't let anyone see either of us. I'm supposed to be guarding you and you're... Well, I'm supposed to be guarding you. So we have to keep to the shadows and stay away from prying eyes. I'll go first. There shouldn't be anyone outside in front of the barn. When you're out, go left along by the wall. There are cliffs everywhere, so try not to get yourself killed. I'll wait for you not far from the camp, by the dead tree between the path and the brook. Good luck.
Така, Збишек. Казах, не го харесвам особено много. Но... Какво ще правим с него? Тайгърчето. Там се говори, че има човек, но това не е човек. Shit.
Well now, look what's come crawling out
Трябваше да се случва
under
така.
some rock. Oh dear, did that hurt?
Ще пробвам. Няма тупаници, но няма да стане така, като гледам. О, победа на тупаници, но най-вероятно сега ще трябва да лоудаме. Знам дали въобще прави някакъв денч, като го карваме в клинч постоянно. Сега ще разбере. О, плана не беше такъв. Колко цвета ли му прави никъде? Не чекайте, вода, значи тук. Загубихме само ти време. По-лесно ще стане със словото. Вода не беше чата да ни хване.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong...
Чакай да се раздвижи малко, да не стои тук на едно место. Сега се раздвижи. Пак. Така. Горе. Трябва да има охранител. Ще виси там постоянно или в един момент ще тръгне към кулата. Ако виси там постоянно, добре. Ако тръгне към кулата, зле. Това се дали отдава нещата. И се опитам да се промъквам. Имаме. Писне там. Окей. Така. Този дали има меч? Жалост не. Знам, че е един щастник някъде. Ага, вътре в... Къщичката е. Евро. Успяхме. Найс. Шуче. Да си вземем нещата ни. Вътре също има шанс да има охранител, затова исках да се екипирам с някакви неща. Защото иначе не можем да уминем в гръб. Трябва да ми е ча. За кутижето. За моите работи. Се бърква. Аз дагер си имам, в принцип, но нищо. Всичко. Спираме се. Да. Же. Нищо за взимане. Лева. Окей, айде. Изчезваме. Сейф. След като си взели нещата. И Меригол. Бързаме малко сила. Сега, начинът за махане от тук, като се придържаме към лявата страна. Чуш. Трябва да скачим върху храста и от храста да скочиме. от другата страна, само че сега влезнах в храста. Е идеално. Почихме. Ще обърках къде сме в този мрак. Окей, се разбрах къде сме. Файн. Дали ще се качиме тук върху тази стена. И от тук просто бягаме. Влезахме долу. Сега фащаме посоката, като... Мале, ако виждам нещо, тук е някаква пропаст. Някаква много неприятна пропаст. Не се убия. Стана всичко горе и вали и нищо не виждам. Същия... Не знам вие дали виждате това, че аз нищо не виждам. Се екипирам пакове, че съм достатъчно далече вече. Ще трябва да е някъде тука. Надолу май той.
So, we're out. Now it's time for you to keep your part of the bargain.
Don't
worry, I keep my word. But I have to go to Ratai and see my father. They took my coin when they captured me.
Fine. We should get out of here as quick as we can anyway.
Well, you'll have to help me. Somehow the massage I got from that big bastard didn't do me a lot of good. I don't suppose you have a horse hidden around here.
A horse? Actually, I didn't think of that.
Кефи ме, че имаш... Мисъл кефи малко в кавички. Че имаш възможността да имаш optional мисля да си събереш нещата. Играта не го взима предвид това нещо, дали си взела нещата. Не сте дали опцията да си вземеш нещата. И то си е по квест ли.
Any word about your boy, Radzig?
Nothing yet.
Let's hope he hasn't done anything rash. Wouldn't surprise me given the balls that he has. Now I wonder where he might have got those from.
Don't start, Hanush.
Това първи път, който разбрах, че...
This fellow... Henry!
Разик ми е баща, доста неща придобиха смисъл.
I told you he had balls!
Well, I see that you haven't been idle, and we'll certainly need to have a talk later, but not quite so publicly. It looks like you have plenty to tell us. What happened?
I got a bit tied up at Vranyig, but now I know what they're planning.
What's being planned? And who's planning it? Spit it out, boy!
There's no longer any doubt about it. It's that Hungarian noble you were hosting on the same day Sigismund pillaged Skalitz.
Sir Istvan Toth.
Toth and his people. Everything fits. They're the ones making the counterfeit money and using it to hire mercenaries from all around. He's already got quite an army at Vranjik.
But what the fuck is he after?
I can tell you exactly, and you won't like it.
How's that?
I had quite a long talk with him.
What?
When I was trying to get into his camp, I was taken captive. We had a bit of a chat. Actually, he told me his entire plan.
What?
I suppose he thought he didn't need to keep it secret any longer. I'm not all that surprised.
Why not?
What's that bastard planning?
He's in the service of Sigismund. He wants to destroy King Wenceslas' allies. That means us. He's gathered a very large force. I'm honestly not sure if we can defeat them. And he knows no one will come to our aid now.
That fucking cunt! I'll skin him alive!
How many men has he got?
More than 100, I'd say.
And how secure is that camp?
It's an old abandoned fortress on a hill above Sassau. It's inaccessible from 3 sides, surrounded by a timber palisade.
Bastard! I'll crush that rebel of his!
That's easy to say, old friend. It seems Toth isn't taking any chances.
Together with Divish, we can muster enough men. And we can all see there's no time to waste. That bastard wants a battle. Much better we pick a time and place than he does.
Undoubtedly. We have to take them by surprise. It would be best to attack tomorrow night. We can't get ready any sooner.
That's what I like to hear, Radzig.
Henry, I want you to get yourself fixed up and then go straight to Sir Divish of Talmberg. Tell him to assemble all the able-bodied men he can and bring them to Vranjik tomorrow evening. We'll wait for him there.
Yes, sir.
Finally, a chance to show I'm not carrying a sword just for ornament.
What is it, Henry? Is there something else?
The thing is, we have to deal with Zbyszek.
I see. And who is he?
Ме харесвам Збишек определено, но не ми е в топ 3 поне. Може би в топ 4. Че...
Zbyszek is from Skalitz. He helped me escape captivity and save my life. I promised him a reward for it.
Indeed. Well, Zbyszek, if you saved my son's life, I'm grateful to you. As a token of my gratitude, please accept this reward.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your generosity.
And under the circumstances, we won't ask how you came to be with that herd of swine at Vranjik. So you'd better get out of here quick, before I start thinking about it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Goodbye, my lords. Thanks, Henry. God be with you.
Get a good meal inside you and get those wounds tended to. You look wretched. And if you need equipment or armor, tell Bernard. He'll give you what you need.
Yes, my lord.
No more, my lord. I'm your father. I swear, Hal, I plan to tell you. I'm sorry Istvan, of all people, beat me to it. But now we have more urgent matters to deal with. Later we'll have time to talk about it. What do you say?
As you wish, my lord. Father.
Good. Now go to Divish as quickly as you can, son.
Збишек по-скоро първо трябваше да се оправим с него, да го махнем и след това да говорим всички тези планове. Някакво по-логично ми е. Дали ще го затваряме или ще го пускаме, защото както и да е. Това няма значение, защото така или иначе няма да се случи, но все пак мисля, че ще да е по-добре. Друго, сър Азик, след като разбирам, че ми е баща, първият път след като разбрах, че ми е баща всъщност, цялото му поведение придобило повече смисъл.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Моментът е начин, по който се държи с Хенри. Знам, че. Береме тази пакла. В играта не подозира, че ние сме се екипирали. От сцените не сме се екипирали, но няма значение. Това са някакви такива малки косури.
Awake already? I hope you've had a good rest after all you've been through. You might need it.
We got work to do tonight, so get up and get going to Talmberg as soon as possible. You need to rouse Sir Divish and his men for the attack. We'll meet this evening at the stronghold and settle up with that sly bastard.
I have to go and see Sir Divish right away. Otherwise they won't get to Vlandik in time.
It's going to be a long night, and no easy pickings. I want every last one of you standing here in full armor and ready for action by sunset.
Момчетата тръгват. Превариме. Исках да мина от тази страна, за да мога да ги изпреваря, ама... Както видяхте, не се случи така. Интересна е наистината, колкото и да трябва да е големия гадняр, не ми е един от най-омразните герои тук. Сбишек по-не го харесвам, колкото тот. По-ми е неприятен, ако мога така. Падър Певиан също ми е по-неприятен от примерно на трето место. Тази продавачката, където не харесваше Йоханка, май така се казваше. Където не харесва Йоханка, също изключително много не ми харесва. Въобще всичките Къстъдиен е той ми е на първо место, това отпечава най-много. Харесва това. Това ме дразни. Може би забравям някой, ама пък много ли забравиш някой, който толкова много те дразни?
Sir, I bring an urgent message from my father, from Sir Radzig and Hanush.
Сбишик ми е топ 4 мразен тук.
What does your father want from me?
7-8 место.
I found out who's behind all the unrest in the region, and Father and Hanush have decided to put an end to it all.
What? So who is responsible for all our recent troubles?
You may have met him, Istvan Toth.
No, I haven't met him. But Sir Radzig said he'd been here to visit before the raid. I don't suppose that's a coincidence. What kind of man is he? What is he after?
He's in the service of King Sigismund, and he's fighting the nobility who support King Wenceslas. They've amassed quite a force at the old stronghold above Sasau, and they're planning to attack very soon. Father and Hanush have decided to move first and destroy him before he's prepared.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
When? And how?
Tonight. They send word for you to muster your men and rendezvous with them at Vlandik.
This is madness.
Maybe it is. But I fear that Radzig and Hanush are right. The sooner we cure this pestilence, the better. Gather the men and make ready. We march tonight. Leave only as many as you must to guard the castle.
Very well, sir. As you command.
Will you be coming with us?
Yes, sir. I have some scores to settle with them.
Nice. Само че тук броите са някакви различни. Коня ни е друг. Но това няма значение. Тази музичка, макар че е различна, много ми напомня на Knights of Honor, рицарите на частта, една българска игра, стратегическа нова игра, вече има втора част. Принцип. Но ви напомня на единицата. Ако не сте играли Knights of Honor, разцъгайте го, въпреки че с новите Windows и системи има малко проблеми, но не е нещо, което може да се оправи с по-големите малко за играят. То по-скоро, понеже тя е 4 към 3 играта оригинално.
You didn't expect me to leave all the glory to you.
Never. We wouldn't dream of starting without you.
What news? Did you parley with them?
Трябваше да се пашне, за да стане 16 към 9.
Quite what we hoped for. Radzig wanted to go parley with him in person. Fortunately, I talked him out of it.
It seems that this will not be resolved without a battle.
Bloody good thing, too. Finally, we'll have some proper entertainment in the countryside.
Fortunately, my son here showed immense daring and made his way into the lion's den to spy on them.
Tell us what you saw, lad.
What do you want to know, exactly?
Well, let's start with how well fortified they are.
The outer palisade goes right around the whole camp. On a small hill inside it, there's a half-demolished farmhouse that's ringed by another palisade. That's where I was held prisoner, and that's where Toth's based. Him and his inner circle.
Can you tell us how many tents there are and how they're arranged?
There might be 50, maybe 60. Most of them in the right-hand side of the camp.
And the men? How many men strong are they?
Quite a few. At least 80.
Huh. We don't number much more than that ourselves.
We do outnumber them, though, even if only by a few men. And our men are well armed and disciplined. The foe, nothing but a rabble.
From what I've seen, it's best to attack from our direction. How does it look from the other sides?
The east side is all rocks, so no hope of launching a major assault from there. On the other hand, that's the way I escaped. It's where they throw all their waste. The heap's already so high it's almost to the top of the palisade.
Now that is interesting. The ramparts are long. If there are as many of them as we think, they can hardly keep watch over the entire length. Attack with full force at the gate, and they won't have enough men at the rear.
That's an excellent strategy. But then I'd expect no less from you.
If we cause an enormous uproar at the same time, they won't know what's hit them.
Uproar?
You said they have tents there?
Yes, sir.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, tents usually burn rather well. And we have quite a few archers.
You don't do things by halves, Divish.
So, I believe we have a plan. Robard will take 10 men and sneak to the rear of the fortifications. There's an entry point, but you must remain hidden.
I will do my best, sir.
That shouldn't be too hard. They'll have other things to worry about. The rest of us will launch a frontal assault. Rain burning arrows on them and then attack.
Those bastards won't know which way to turn.
At that point, Robard and his squad will strike from the rear.
I think it's a good plan.
God be with you, my friends.
We'll wipe those whore sons off the face of the earth.
Готино парти. Единствено тук, който ми липсва, че го няма е Ханс. Беше да хубаво и той да присъства. Не да кажем, че Ханс му се е навикал и го е оставил назаде.
Listen up now! We are about to meet the rabble that have been trying to hurt us. Pillaging, killing, raping, and generally being a thorn in our side for long enough. They may be hiding behind a stockade, but they are still a pack of curs who are no match for men like you. And tonight, we are going to festoon these trees with corpses. First, we will set fire to the little hornet's nest. Then we'll keep them busy by the gate, and when we've made it nice and hot for them, Sir Rilbard and his men will pounce on them from the rear, and we will hack them to pieces. Have you got it? Yes, sir! Good. Now, when we reach the ramparts, the archers will cover the men climbing it, and the men with the battering ram. Any of these fuckers foolish enough to stick his head outside the stockade is to lose it at once. Understood? Yes, sir! Glad to hear it. Now, let's do it! Forward!
Измачка. Опитвам се да стрелям по стената и да убивам пичаги, но за жалост не може. Така се екипираме. Да си сложим вече в ръките. Да ги оцелиш, нищо не става. Всъщност не могат въобще да бъдат оцелени от Хенри тези печаги, за жалост. Леки неща, лекна първи се също тук. Лекна малко назаде. Да убием в каш. Ние ги поверихме, нали? Бързо, лесно и вкусно. За вкусно не знам, но беше бързо и лесно.
Go with the men and flush out anyone left around the tents so they don't creep up on us from behind. You men, over there, go with them. The rest of you, warm up and go to the top gate.
Yes, sir. Сме бързи. Трябва да има още няколко. Привет. Така. Трябва да има още няколко. Чакай по пътя. Ето тук виждам. Много ми харесва, когато има някой, който да ги занимава, ние просто да ги колеме. Отзаде. Или отстрани. Нещата стават супер лесни. Кинаме. Къщи, приятелю. Аз, за жалост, няколко... И това е бандит. Не, не. Жалост, няколко от нашите войници също изгинаха. Много ми харесва как разбива срамо. Това не знам как въобще са го изтървали. Го са гледали от тази страна. Вик, аз го отрепах. Внимавам повече. Въпреки, че май няма значение. Сега, примерно, не виждам кой ще удара.
Where's that Hungarian bastard? Why isn't he here? Don't tell me no one was in command!
It does rather look that way, Hanush.
Henry, where's Toth? You said he was here.
He definitely was, sir. I've got the cuts and bruises to show for it.
We have to find out where he slithered off to. Look for clues. Anything that will tell us what he's doing.
Well, look here.
Тук има да ни интересуват някакви материални неща. Това, че можем да направим. Малко да си поправим броните, защото 100% са позахабили. Също се отнася за оръжието. Така и грешките. Грешките ни. Окей. Да не повярвам, човек. Сега трябва да разберем какви са им плановете. Има едно документ, което трябва да вземем. И с това можем да се върнем при Ханш.
There's something over there?
What?
God be with you. Good luck then.
Sir, this was all I could find.
A letter? What does it say, Radzig?
Alongside hunting, drinking, and swordplay, you might find time for a little study, old man. In the courts of Prague, every Tom, Dick, and Harry can read nowadays.
Yes, well, here in the countryside, we don't give a tinker's curse about such things. That's what I've got a scribe for, anyway. What does the damn thing say?
It appears to be written by Toth, but it doesn't say to whom. It says everything is going according to plan, and the castle should soon be taken.
Castle? What castle? What does he need a castle for?
Sir, we took this one alive. And it seems he's not just some ordinary spear carrier.
Where's that rat Toth? Where did he go? Speak, damn you!
He's thwarted you again, hasn't he?
If you play your cards right, you might come out of this in one piece. Where is your lord? He was here yesterday, wasn't he?
Come now, sir. We both know where I will end up. My lord is gone. He took most of the men and left.
Where has he gone? What is he planning? He writes here about taking some castle. Which castle?
Oh, some nearby castle. Left completely unguarded. Now I wonder where it could be.
What are you saying, you horse son?
Talmberg. Did he go to Talmberg?
You'll never get him! You'll never get...
What? Were you planning on sending him to some monastery to become a monk? I believe we have some work to do, Sir Divish, do we not? Mount up, gentlemen. We don't have any time to waste.
Още ми харесва с неговия начин да оправя проблеми. Неговия подход в цялата ситуацията.
We were ambushed. We need assistance. We have wounded men here. Open the gate. The Lord be praised. Here! Come on! Come on!
Не съм сигурен. Не знам. Ще коментирам с малко.
I really don't think we should. My lady. Faster, man! Come on, faster! My men are gravely wounded. Without treatment, I'm afraid they won't live to see morning. Hiya! Hiya!
Not to worry. We'll take care of them.
My lady, you have my uttermost gratitude. May God reward you for your kindness.
Every Christian should help his neighbor in his hour of need.
True. Especially now, when treachery and deception surround us on all sides. Get out of the way! The devil lurks in the shadows. Come on! And one fears taking a guest into his house. Signal the others. Yes, sir.
Не съм сигурен колко глупав трябва да си, за да пуснеш колкото и да е било, когато съпругът ти и по-голямата част от войниците ти са на бой.
We're too late. Quickly! Follow me!
Или поне да ги накараш да се обезоръжат преди.
Smash them!
The gate!
Secure the outer bailey!
We have to get to the castle! Take it!
С някой. Пет на ваши войници, окей. Кой е бандит? Това не мога да целя. Так я выглядят. Чуешь, куче? от по страница горе.
Come out, you rat! Come out and fight like a man! I don't think so. I like it better right here. But you'd rather hide behind my wife like some mangy whelp? I could just as easily cut her throat. I have hostages enough, and strong walls to protect me. Bring him here! Radzig? What do you want, you viper? Let me think. Actually, there's nothing I want from you. Except maybe to see you all die. Fire! Burn it down!
Добре. Тот е хитрец.
Christ. Are you all right?
I'll live.
И се качва се една позиция към хора, които не харесват. Вече на шесто место.
Oh, we have men enough for sword wielding. A good lord is harder to come by.
How the hell did they get Radzig? I didn't make it to the gate.
He was charging against reinforcements from the castle.
We have to save my father, somehow.
And we have to save my wife and get our home back.
My friend, I think you know as well as I. We have to lay siege.
No! No! That is our last resort. We have to try all our other options.
Sir, if a few men could scale the western wall after dark, maybe they could get inside, free the hostages, and open the gate. That is, if they're holding them in the courtyard, as we've always done.
Well, that's a big if. What if they're seen and they can't raise the portcullis quietly?
Sir Hanush, if we can save just one hostage.
It's a perilous undertaking. Who would you send?
I'll go.
Разбира се, че ти ще отидеш, то това се подразбира.
Then let us make ready.
То сме в една такава интересна ситуация, където те не могат да излезнат, но ние не можем да влезнем.
I'd better get ready for the night raid. Some light clothing would be best. Dark colors.
Това са разни activity days, които сега не можем да изпълняваме. Можем да говорим с опера.
Can you teach me how to defend myself?
Certainly.
I want to achieve.
All right.
Isn't that?
Малко ще преговарям,
We
защото 600 е много.
Agreed. Now listen up. Goodbye.
Малко скилчета. Малко левелец. Ние можем да започнем но преди това искам да разгледам дали мога да говоря с някой. Тук. Чите ни са невидими. минава светлина през тях. Само да погледаме какво се случва. Тук няма никой, окей. Целта на нашето занятие тук е по принцип да се подготвим. Аз обикновено се приготвям като просто сваля повечето, поне всичките дрехи. Сега да видим. Това сме малко по-невидими. Окей. С него по-добре. Читам да не издаваме звук. Поне какво екипирам. Да, то.
I'm ready.
Нека започнем нападението.
Are you sure? You should wear lightweight black clothing. Anything you don't need, you can leave here. I don't want you clanking around in plate armor.
Нищо няма да оставам пред тебе, но съм готов.
Yes, I'm ready to go.
See you later. If any of you are having second thoughts, this is your last chance to speak. Very well. So I hope we're all clear on what has to be done. We need to free the hostages to deprive Toth of his advantage. Now he'll be keeping them somewhere where they can be guarded, but somewhere separate from his other men.
And where would that be?
We always kept our captives in the house on the bailey by the stables.
What if they're in their tower or somewhere else?
Then we'll have to go to the gate and try to open it. But that will take time and attract attention. So we can only do it if we know exactly how things stand. And if they sound the alarm before we've done anything, we get out of there quick. Understood?
And leave them there?
Better a couple of hostages than a pile of corpses. Lord Capon, are you quite certain you want to engage in this action?
Quite. After all, it can't be much different from sneaking out of the upper castle in Rattay and back in every night.
Той е опит в това, да.
Besides, who else will keep this hothead from raising bloody mayhem?
Well, see to it that you do, my lord. May God guide our footsteps.
Защото бих казал, че Ханс е доста добре написан. Защото първият път, когато се запознаваш с него и провеждате няколко разговори и така нататък, си кажеш, по-голям задник не може да съществува. Първо започваш да придобиваш някаква симпатия към него, след като той решава да бъде малко по-пичава към Генри. Добре написан.
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
What are they waiting for?
Quiet, for fuck's sake.
What are they waiting for?
How should I know?
Why do I bother asking?
Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements.
И професионалистите си вършат работа. Те няма знаят какво правят.
Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
Можем да се качим последни. Да. Колебах се между предпоследни и последни.
I'll put on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it. Buffoon.
Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
Видим как ме избраха за доброволец. Сега, тук има 2 печаги. Сега, жалко. Първо трябва да се оправим с този, въпреки че е по-далечен, защото те са на... Той патрулира напред-назад, докато другия стига да надигнем шум, той се стои станционарно тук, или поне стои по-дълго време. Това е просто нещо тук.
First, we have to find the hostages. Then we can come back and deal with the rest.
Сега. Там, както някой от, предполагам повечето знае, има една врата, която по принцип ни води към покоите на Дивиш. За жалост, по време на тази мисия не можем да отидем да отключим елеватора там, което е много... Казва, че е тъпо, че не можем да го правим. Ни тират по този начин. И не зависи от нашия скил. Просто не можем да правим интеракция с тази врата. Така че в общи линии това, което е единственото нещо, което трябва да направим, сега да следваме Ханс. Ще стигнем до възможно най-добрия изход. Ограничени сме.
Careful here. All doors lead to the courtyard. All it takes is for one man to go for a piss and he'll see us.
Това е една от... В принцип главните мисии тук са по-ограничени. Ако изключим главните мисии, другите по-не са ограничени. Мога ги минаваш по много начини. Главните мисии винаги са така една идея по-ограничени, защото трябва да се пак да се стигне до някакъв аутком, който девелоперите са решили.
Jesus! Get a fucking move on, man!
Много човече. Ти говориш за онзи печал, окей.
Any time now. Patience. He has to move.
Съм това. В принцип не сме длъжни, но... Не си иска.
Where's Sir Radzig and Lady Stephanie?
Lady Stephanie? She's not here. She must be held somewhere else.
Where? Where is she being held? And where's Sir Radzig?
I suppose the lady might be in her chamber. We don't know anything. They herded us here and told us not to move a muscle.
Good luck to you.
Who are you?
Damn it all. We'll have to go back empty-handed. I really thought we could pull it off.
We're not going anywhere. Not without my father and Lady Stephanie.
And how are we meant to find them? They're not in the stables or anywhere nearby. You want to creep right inside the palace where Toth's men are everywhere?
Yes. No? We can't leave them in Toth's hands.
It was hard enough getting this far, but going inside is madness. What good will it do them if we get caught?
Then we mustn't get caught.
Listen, Hal, I can appreciate your stubbornness, usually. But this could cost us our heads. At least we saved those other people.
I suppose you're right. It would be foolhardy to go on.
Oh, I'm glad you've come to your senses.
Let's get the hell out of here, then.
Come on, then. Let's get the fuck out of here before they catch us. Kurva! Fuck my ass!
Ханс. Всеки път, който покрай нас
We'll have to carry him out of here right now.
се случва нещо неприятно с него. Целта е да избягаме.
This isn't very comfortable. Can't you stop hopping around with me? My arse is killing me. Faster!
Жалост, ние не можем да спасим леди Стефани и сър Радзик на тази мисия. Качва се. Как го сваляме през стълбата ми е малко трудно
The shame of it. They drove us back before we even got anywhere. It's worse than if they'd killed us.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. We had to give it a try. If we succeeded.
If pigs had wings. I know it troubles you, but it's not over yet. We'll rescue the hostages and hang that bastard Ishvan.
Съжалявам, Дивиш, но се провалихме.
It seems, Robard, that we're running out of options.
We don't have enough men to scale the walls with ladders, and we can't afford to lose any more. We can only take Talmberg by a ruse or with superior numbers. Ruses have failed, and we don't have superior numbers.
Then we are left with no choice but to build a trebuchet. To demolish my own walls. Where's Master Fafar?
He's waiting. We sent for him as soon as...
Bring him to me. Let's not waste time.
Sir Divish.
You will build me a trebuchet, Master Tobias.
Trebuchet, my lord. That's not entirely in my field of expertise.
We have to take back Talmberg.
Yes, indeed, sir, I understand that.
You are the best engineer we can rely on in the whole fiefdom.
Oh, well, thank you, my lord, but it's just that I've never built a trebuchet before. This could take some time.
Then you'd better get to it. Bernard will go over the plan of attack with you.
Oh.
Well, Master Tobias, you have much to do and little time. I will not keep you any longer.
Indeed. Of course, sir. Thank you, my lord.
How are the preparations proceeding in the other camps?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. There are still many things that need doing, but I just don't have the time for them.
No, you don't. Henry.
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to help with the preparations in the encampments.
Gladly, sir.
Robard will brief you. That'll be all.
Бар, Бернард, Януш, Дивиш. Аз също трябва да е някъде тук. И какво от тях можем да говорим? Бар. Тренинг.
I'd like to get better at...
Certainly.
I'm interested...
All right. But...
Имаме. Да. Просто не използвам много тия оръжия, само от време на време, когато по време на турнир.
I'd like to get... I'd like to hone...
First you have...
Да имаме левел 10.
Wow.
Добре.
Goodbye.
Се екипираме. Пробка, имаме ли нужда от такава? Ще си поправя и евентуално дрежките до някаква степен. Ще наред с тях, преди да говорим с... Какво може да си кажем с този гап?
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Как са
How are things with you?
It's a shit pile and no mistake. A good friend of mine was killed.
I'm sorry to hear it.
I only pray we kill every last one of them bastards. Then maybe I'll have some peace. Farewell.
Както ще се оправим.
Greetings, good night. How may I serve you?
Двама души. Как
How
са
are things
нещата?
with you?
I'm worried. I praise the Divish gets the better of them cutthroats. I wouldn't want that foreign bastard lording it over us here.
No. I don't suppose anyone wants a thieving cutthroat for a lord.
Take care.
Да. Да видим кой къде е. Стане си с път.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me. Good luck to you.
I match your...
How are things with you?
I wish it was all over and done with.
Don't we all? Let's pray we finish it soon.
I've never been in a siege, but I hear it can last weeks or even months. Take care now.
Няма никой. Който да ви трябва поне. Те може би са по другите лагери. Значи няма да говорим с Робърт.
What needs to be done?
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. But what we have here now is havoc. The men are as nervous and short-tempered as caged bears. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere, complaints about everything from the gruel to the fleas. They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of wounded, including one of their lordships. The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But that's not even the main problem.
What do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Divish was saying to Fafar, our master builder?
I heard some of it.
And what did you make of it?
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start, but he might.
But if it'll take him as long as he said, we can't wait until Judgment Day. We don't have that much time.
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet, we're much too weak.
How are you faring, Sir Robard?
How do you think I'm faring, lad? There's some cutthroat thug lolling about in my bed at the castle.
Well, at least no one's raised Talmberg.
Not so far. Though we may end up doing it ourselves to smoke the bastard out.
I imagine Sedivish isn't taking it too well.
And why do you think he
Absolutely
handed
not.
command over to me? But it pains my heart too. That place is my home.
Как ще превземем Талмберг
What's
обратно?
the easiest way to take back Talmberg?
The easiest way?
Как ще
Call in the
върнем
Royal
Талмберг?
Army and leave it to them. But there's no Royal Army to help us now, and we can't afford to wait. What's more, we don't want to destroy the castle. Personally, I'd like to return to it.
Repairing the castle would be expensive.
And time-consuming. No trebuchets wholly on target. The missiles fly as they please. And if we blast the castle to pieces and Sigismund comes back, he'll make short work of us.
Смяташ ли, че Сигизмунд ще се завърне?
Do you think Sigismund will come back?
How do I know what's in his head? But if he doesn't take advantage of this chaos, someone else probably will. The whole country will know about it soon enough.
I'd never have thought so many people were keeping an eye on Talmberg. Like that fellow Havel.
Not only Talmberg, and we've left precious few men in Ratai. If we're defeated here, who's to stop them from pillaging the whole province? And there's no shortage of power-hungry bastards like Havel and Toth in Bohemia.
Как ще преминем през портата?
Is there some way we can get through the gate?
There are steps from the gate up to the walkway on the battlements, and I don't know how Ishtvan's covering them. Then there's the portcullis to get through. A big battering ram might breach it, but how could you get one that close? I reckon we'll have to set fire to it.
Stack up brushwood and light it?
Brushwood, timber, anything that burns, soaked in as much pitch as possible. The local charcoal burners surely have some.
And even if it doesn't burn the gate right down, it'll weaken it and make it easier to break through.
Exactly.
В коя страна стените са най-уязвими?
And what about the walls? Which side is the most vulnerable?
The south and east are solid. It would be useless to try anything there.
It's best defended from the north, and as for the west...
From the west is where we tried it, and got royally fucked, if you recall. But I think in the end we'll try that way again, only this time we'll do it better.
Alright.
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranyk for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Toth is a wily fox. If he'd had all his men with him there would have been real carnage. It's likely we only won there because he'd already gone and taken most of his best soldiers with him.
Имаш ли нужда от помощ?
Is there anything else I can help with?
Well, we need some pitch. I know you had dealings with the charcoal burners.
I've met a few, true enough.
Then have a look around the area. If you manage to find any pitch, bring it to our quartermaster in the camp at the quarry.
Is there anything you can tell me about Talmberg's weaknesses?
The truth is, Talmberg has far too few weaknesses. Who'd have thought that was something I'd come to regret?
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranyk for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Toth is a wily fox. Goodbye.
Сега трябва да говорим с Тобаяс.
Greetings. What do you need?
Чух, че трябва да построиш trebuchet.
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Talmberg. I, a mining engineer. What do I know of war machines? I'll never manage it on my own.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets either.
Actually, there is a way you could help. Conrad Kieser came to Sasso recently. If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
Кой е Конрад Кейсър?
Conrad Kieser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he also designed siege engines. He even took part in the siege of Nicopolis, together with Sigismund.
You're still an engineer, though. Couldn't you build it yourself?
Are you serious? Do you know how complicated such a machine is? What forces are at work in the contraption? If we were lucky, it wouldn't fire at all. Far more likely it would smash itself to smithereens and kill lots of us instead of the enemy.
Sigismund?
He was with Sigismund.
It's not so straightforward. They quarrelled after the battle, after Conrad blamed their defeat on Sigismund.
I don't suppose he took that too well.
Quite. That's what led to Conrad being banished from Prague and making a base at Bethlen Castle.
Banished? Like a common criminal?
He was a member of the court and a doctor and a master engineer, so nothing quite that bad befell him. I've even heard he has a whole host of wise men with him and they're writing some book together.
What's he doing here in Sasau?
They sent him over here to help with building the monastery. No doubt they had to pay handsomely to get him.
And how am I supposed to get him here? Abduct him?
Well, only if all else fails. We need his cooperation. Try having a word with him. By all accounts, he hates Sigismund.
All right, I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Henry. Maybe we will build that trebuchet after all. Goodbye.
Видим. Том, тук, куче, яш.
Look what I've got. You'll love.
Далечка. Да. Тук няма с кой да говорим. Тук трябва да отидем за въглища и разни подпалки. Говорим с Бернард. Bernardino.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
How are we doing with the food?
Who wants to know? One of their lordships?
No, I just wondered if there was anything you're short of.
Oh, I see. The lordling is wondering if we're in urgent need of anything. Well. To tell the truth, we don't have much meat. They bring it round often enough, but never as much as they should.
Yes, I've heard something like that.
I'll say. Every other man's moaning on about it. The gamekeepers are doing all they can, but they can't keep up. So if you know how to help them out, bring it right here. I'll take care of the rest.
Fine, I'll keep that in mind.
Аз нямам достатъчно месо в мене, така че... Как сме с...
Do we have any beer?
Christ, I wish we did. Our ale's all gone and we've drained the local inn dry.
That's bad news.
Don't I know it. You can't go and catch a beer in the woods either. But if you happen to know about some, let's hear it. News like that'd refresh me almost as much as a drink. And the lads too. Take care now.
Сега да видим къде е Бернард. Просто на него му се спи. Колко часа? Рано. Ние как сме, що се отнася до глад и тем подобни. Можем да хапнем малко. Така. Капвате.
God save you. What can I do?
How are things with you?
There we go.
I've never been.
Take care.
Jesus Christ. God be with you.
Аз сме изговорили всичките неща с тях. Три щастие.
How are things with you?
I'm worried. I have a bad feeling about all this.
How's that?
I couldn't say. I just feel it in my guts. Like when you eat something bad and you have to keep running to the outhouse. Or maybe I ate something bad.
Good luck to you.
Така е. 1-2 часа Бернард да се наспи. Аз ще обиколим лагерите, да съберем разните му задачки там, какви проблеми има, да си каже. Бернард явно ще спи до 9. сложим края на епизода. Направя една кратка почивка. Пишеме за разни бойлери, молери и тем подобни неща.
How are you?
След това продължаваме. Тренинг.
I'd like to learn. Certainly. I'd like to. All right. Now.
Какво може да ни научи този пич? Докъде ще стигнем с него?
I'd like to learn. Certainly. I'm interested. Wouldn't you rather learn? Well, I'll think it over.
Някакви проблеми с хората.
How are the men holding up?
They're a rabble. The out-of-towners are desperate to go home. And the locals, they've got nowhere else to go. So they're just generally complaining.
Are they causing trouble?
No trouble as such. It's true I've caught a few of them asleep on their watch. There's nothing a couple of lashes of the whip can't cure.
Well, there might be a simpler solution.
Whipping a man, simple enough. Just give one of them a beating, the others will remember. And when they forget, do it again.
But then you'd have an injured soldier. It occurred to me a herbal potion might do the trick.
I never heard of any wives' quackery helping troop morale. But Christ knows they could do with something to flush the booze out of them and keep their eyes open.
Забъркаме една колечка, няма проблем. Как караш, капитан Бернард?
How goes it, Sir Bernard?
How goes it? We're sitting here under the castle, and all day long there's folks hewing stones. My ears are ringing as if I'd been struck on the head, which is just how I feel.
I felt that way too since the night of the attack.
That went horribly wrong. And even so, we were lucky. Could have gone much worse. See you later.
Разби си всичко сега. Нашите приятели тук са тират между кемповете. Примерно сега тук може би трябва да намерим Ануш. И шанс Хануш да някъде тук, а Хануш е там. Трябва да стигнем. Да говорим с него.
Greetings. What business have you?
Как сте, сър Хануш?
How are you, my lord?
How do you think? That slimy toad has my blood boiling. If I get my hands on him, I'll rip his black heart out. Only I've been handed the job of guarding the western route, at the quarry, and there's not a damn thing happening there.
Well, at least you're out of archery range of the castle.
True, but it's not much consolation. If the men don't get something to do soon, I'll have to put them to work in the quarry. Idle hands are the devil's tools.
Смятате за обсаждане?
How do you think the siege will go, sir?
Better than it has done so far, I hope. First we lost your lord and father, and then our nighttime assault failed.
I'm sorry we didn't succeed. It would all have been over by now. But at least we got out alive.
If the two of you had been left behind, Istvan would have had another pair of hostages. Oh, let's pray our fortunes improve. But I'm a bit worried about that trebuchet. I don't have much experience with engines of war. Even if we do drive Toth out, there might not be much left of the castle after we've done it.
Надявам, че няма да стане така. Притеснявам се за сър Радзик.
Sir Hanush, do you think Sir Radzig is all right?
Oh, don't worry. He's more used to Toth alive, so he's in no danger for now.
For now?
Radzig's a man who knows how to take care of himself. I'm more concerned about Lady Stephanie. It would be dreadful if anything happened to her.
It was a pleasure to talk to you, Sir Hanush.
Likewise, Henry. See you
Най-хубаво,
later.
всичко най-хубаво. Така, както казах, командирите и нашите приятели Бернард, Ануш, Диш, Анс и така нататък ротират между кемповете. Обикновено можем да разбереме кой в кой кемп е, когато коне му е там. Обаче, както забелязахте, от време на време те решават да се разхождат пеша. Дали защото са се бъгнали, дали защото така е написана играта. Значи по някой път кончето ни лъже. Трябва да си имам предвид това. Отиваме в третия кемп. Третия където очевидно
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Чувствате ли се по-добре, сър?
How do you feel, Sir Divish? How's the shoulder?
I felt better, boy. I feel awful, truth be told, and my shoulder's paining me.
Let someone tend to the wound and you'll soon be better.
The flesh can be healed, perhaps, but the spirit... Henry, can you do something for me?
What is it you need, sir?
I need a priest as well as a physician. The closest was in Rovna, but I don't know what happened to him. And then there's the one from Ujits. What's his name?
Godwin. But why would you need a priest? The wound will heal, especially with the help of one of the monks.
It's not about me. I've got a lot of wounded here that won't see morning, and dead men, and I have to confess my sins. God be with you.
Okay. Priest и...
That's right. They'd rather drink wine and beer. They only stoop to water in dire need because they know it's not healthy. Well,
стават такива големи разговори. Ще видим Ханс. Синьо. Как ти?
God be with you, lad.
Как е...
What can I do for you?
Газарето? Съжаляваш, че не си останал вкъщи, нали?
Are you wishing you'd stayed home at Ratai instead of joining in our nighttime venture?
You must be joking. I haven't had so much fun since... actually ever.
Really? Despite being wounded? Actually, you missed the best part. When I was hauling you like a sack of grain to the battlements dead to the world.
It can't have been that much fun if I fell asleep. But you might have handled me a bit more gently. I'm black and blue all over.
Oh, all right then. Next time I'll just leave you to Istvan's tender mercies.
Nonsense. What would you do without me? Still, thank you for hauling me out of there.
Anything for you, my lord.
Goodbye.
Ето.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Маленичка.
Don't moan, because it could be even worse.
Сега, ние какво трябва да направим? Трябва да намерим палки. Трябва да съберем храна. Трябва да намерим пияне. Трябва да намерим някакъв почна, с който да накараме това. Да накараме войниците да стоят будни. Добре. Окей. Тъй като рано сутринта не мисля да спиме, мисля да направя един сейв с шнапс. Оставим играта тук. Да продължим в следващия епизод с подготовката и с набирането на всякакъв тип запаси, провизии, трябваше да ходим да говорим с Пича за trebušeta. В следващия епизод ще преценим откъде да започнем и на къде да вървим, така че да се опитам да спестя по възможност най-много време. Да, този сегмент тук е сравнително дълъг, така че не очаквам да успея да спестя прекалено много време. Така че да, добре, това ще е всичко от този епизод. Ще се видим след малко. Ще следващия епизод. Това е всичко най-хубаво. Чао, чао и до нови срещи.